together, stronger together, stronger together, stronger together, stronger together.
No doubt that local government funding cuts, along with cuts to services, has impacted negatively on women and their children in Oldham and across the UK. More than 1 in 4 women will experience domestic abuse during her lifetime. That is 1.3 million women under 60 in the last year alone. 173 deaths in 2018, the highest number for 5 years. Women are calling the police and they are not turning up. Abusers are breaching bail and not being arrested. These are true stories. Legal aid has been cut. Women are turned away from refuges because they are full. Money for prevention work has all but dried up. This stuff makes a difference, and enough is enough. StrongHer together.
Hear, hear. Violence against women is a cause and consequence of women's inequality. Since the Women's National Commission was abolished, there has been no public body to represent women's voices in government. Government policy making must reflect the needs of women, young women and girls. Women's organisations are uniquely positioned to advise the government on this. So hear us, we are so much stronger together.
Hear!
We must ensure migrant survivors of abuse are not barred from support due to restrictions on recourse to public funds. We must fight for the women to have independent access to resources and to ensure equality between both parties in a couple. Women are suffering greatly because this is not the case. Stronger together!
The calls to action by the Women's Budget Group. We must have sufficient funding for services and survivors and preventative interventions to end violence against women and girls. We need a system to prevent abuse and support survivors of all forms of violence. Delivering a secure funding future for specialist women's services that ensures no victim or survivor is turned away from the support they need. In 2018, close to 50% of OECD countries were preparing budgets with a gender perspective. The UK isn't one of them. Money for prevention work has all but dried up. This stuff makes a difference. Stronger together.
Hear, hear!
So this week is International Domestic Violence Week, and this event, rounding it off, is an elimination of violence against women event. We are gathered here in solidarity with the 73 women from this borough who wanted their voices to be heard. We are representing them and many others today in solidarity. Deaths from domestic violence in the UK are at an all-time 5-year high. One death is too many. it is terrifying. In the words of our sister, Annie Kenny, deeds, not words. Policy is important. Law is important. Tuesday the 26th is the last day to register to vote. Women! Vote for women! Make sure you are registered. Ask your friends. Be heard. Be heard. Law is important, but without the resources, the money to help and the power to shape services, nothing will change. Women's organisations like Inspire Women and SORN cannot keep giving for free. They will never abandon the women they offer a lifeline to, but they are treading water. We are all treading water. Stronger together!
Hear, hear!
A collaborative solution for women with insecure immigration status, urgently, that is shaped by women with lived experience and the organizations that support this group, generally in the absence of little or any resources. Are we to pretend that they don't exist? Women and children who have already endured too much. We must fight to become visible, because we are changed when we are seen and heard. Stronger together!
Hear, hear!
Stand with us! 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 To be seen!
We need to be seen!
No more violence!
No more violence!
No! For the women and girls! No! No more!
A woman whispered to those who were near, but no one heard, no one came near. Then the wind took Annie's voice, and her sisters began to appear. They all wanted to use their voices to give women much more choices. And Annie told them to be strong and use their voices to speak. And together we will find the answers to what you seek. These women were close to despair, but Annie had given them hope to help women everywhere.
Here, here! Stronger together! Here, here!